What's up guys, it's Colin here with UpNorthOutdoors, and today we're going to be installing my glow shift gauges. We're going to be putting in the boost gauge and my exhaust temperature gauge in this video. If you follow the instructions, it's pretty quick and easy and simple to install these gauges. Right now we're just drilling and tapping for that PSI gauge. Alright, roll the intro.
This is a really bad idea.
I saw this old ride listed for sale, 10 years old, it looked like hell. All my friends said don't, I replied, oh Lord. It's an F-150 on Bedford. It stores my tools, can haul a load, but it drinks up gas and now I'm broke. I jacked it up, put on lift kit, off-road tires and B-locks on. Dude, it's got a little attitude, ain't it grand? It does the mud as well as the sand, it defines me who I am. It's more than practical, it's a statement. If you ever think I'll sell it, good luck. American made, and it's my truck. Before I was just another guy, look at me now, I'm way up high. Might look like I have it just for show, cause it'll dust up when it dirt road. I jacked it up, put on lift kit, off-road tires with B-locks on. Dude, it's got a little attitude, ain't it grand? It does the mud as well as the sand, it defines me who I am. It's more than practical, it's a statement. If you ever think I'll sell it, good luck. American made, and it's my truck. Up gas and now I'm broke. Well, I jacked it up, put on lift kit, off-road tires and B-locks on. Dude, it's got a little attitude, ain't it grand?
Way to go, Colin.
What'd you do?
Broke the drill bit off in the exhaust manifold.
Yeah, and what shed are we in?
Yeah.
Strip shed?
Yes.
We were just having a fatherly Sunday evening of wrenching on the Fummins tonight with UpNorthOutdoors dad. We were hooking up the gauges. We got the boost gauge hooked up. The problem why that one wasn't working was I was dumb and put it in here, which I bought a plug and plugged it there. And you're supposed to drill and tap it there to get an accurate reading. So that was the issue with that. And we're starting on the exhaust temp gauge here, ETG gauge. Yeah, we broke the tip off of the drill bit halfway into the manifold, so we're in a little bit of a predicament. And it's 6:20, so it's my dad's bedtime in 40 minutes.
That should be my roll right now.
Holy. A big piece that broke off in there. We ended up grinding down an old pliers we had, so it could fit in there.
I think I found these down at the farm. I hosed them with WD-40 to get them to actually work again.
Yeah. I think those actually got rusted because I left them outside one day. Shh. So, next day from what you guys just saw, We somehow got that piece of that bit out, and I'm sorry, we got the radio on loud and that heater's loud. We got the bit out and we ended up getting it threaded down in there. If you guys are putting this in, I don't recommend doing it here. I recommend doing it over a bit on one side or the other side, because there is a split, like right here in this piece of manifold. There's a piece of metal that, like the casting that goes split through that we hit. That's why we broke the tip off. So like pick a side. And then yeah, and this is all for exhaust temp gauge. Now I picked up, where did I put it? Picked up some of this goop to throw on the threads of those. This is the highest stuff I could find that could take the highest heat. You can take up to 1800 degrees Fahrenheit, and I couldn't find anything that can go any higher. This is copper anti-seize. So I'm gonna throw a little bit out on the threads, throw it in there just so I'm not throwing the threads in there bare. But if you do put something on the threads, make sure it's something that can handle some heat, because that manifold will be getting hot. And it's a chance it could be getting hotter than 1800 too, but this is the best stuff that they had at Auto Value, so what my guy can find me. I did not mean to do that. For those of you that care, I'll show you real quick how I just hooked up this exhaust temperature gauge. If, of course, it works. I haven't tested it yet. So, we drilled and tapped a hole yesterday when I was had some fatherly work with my dad. We drilled and tapped that hole, definitely had some issues, but we got her in. And then there's this that I screwed into there, which has a little thermometer on the end of it that goes in there basically. And then you run this wire or heat line, you run this little metal hose thing. I don't really know what to call it, but over into another section of the hose stuff, plug it in. You want to route it through your firewall, which I did. I wired it, ran it through like next to where my steering column goes through there. And then ran it through up here and ran it all the way up to the gauge. Here's the pillar. I got boost in the top, which we hooked up yesterday. And then we've got exhaust temp gauge. And that's fuel pressure gauge, which I'm gonna hold off to hook that up until I actually get a real electric fuel pump, because I don't really have much fuel pressure, so I don't really need to be watching my fuel pressure gauge. But I got those two hooked up, and that one ready to be hooked up someday in the future. We don't have it really wired up the perfect way right now. How we have it is hooked up to ignition power. So it powers them when you turn them on, and they're daisy chained, so they both get power when the truck is on. And then, yeah, I have it grounded too. Got a ground wire here. Definitely need to clean it up a bit, for sure. Alrighty, so before I put too much work into cleaning up the wiring situation and bolting up my pillars and everything, I am going to fire up this truck and make sure the gauge works. I just kind of taped it up there for now, so it'll hold it there. All right, keys, where did you go? Where'd you go? Oh, the keys are down there, I think. Gosh dang it. All right, be right back. All right, so they turned on. Okay, let's fire it up. Obviously, it's cold right now, so not really gonna know if it's working until it gets warm. Oh, it looks like it's gone up a tiny bit. I'm gonna give it a little bit. Another pretty nice day too. Mid to upper 30s, feels really good. All right, I got the wiring tucked away pretty good down there. I'm gonna have to extend this to be able to clean this up better, but for now it's out of the way. I'm not catching my feet on it with the clutch. It's not gonna get pulled on or anything. And then I've got the pillar mount screwed in and mounted and seated up really good. It comes with these plastic caps, so I just gotta find them that goes over the screws so you can actually hide them and make that look a lot better. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Very happy with it. I got these things about a year ago, so about time I actually got them hooked up. There. Boom. Now I can see my exhaust temp and my boost. And then in the future, fuel. So, nice. Alright. It is time for a test drive. Make sure these gauges really work. It'll actually, because I mean, you can't really build up that much boost just sitting in neutral. And obviously I haven't gotten the exhaust manifold that warm yet either, so I actually want to run this truck back and forth on the road a few times and actually get it heated up a bit and actually get some, shift through some gears and actually get some boost built up and actually make sure these gauges are running somewhat accurate numbers. Okay, well, it's kind of hard to show you guys because this is a manual, obviously, and for some reason it doesn't want to focus on anyway. But I got it up to 25 pounds of boost. EGT gauge, exhaust temp gauge works as well. This truck has been chooching. She's just a chooching. All right, guys. I'm really happy to be wrenching on the Fummins again, and I'm really happy to be feeling this nice weather. It's really been lifting up my mood. Yeah, we finally got the gauges on. Oh. I wish the sun wasn't so bright right now though, so you guys could actually somewhat see them. But yeah, they're right here. They look really good in here. I like it, and they work. I got it up to like 25 pounds of PSI of boost, and the exhaust temp gauge is working too, because I got a shifter through just a little mile stretch there on the tar road. Hardly ever any cops driving on my road, so. But yeah, ripped her around back and forth a couple times. I wasn't actually expecting to be taking this thing out and driving it today, so I didn't bring the tripod or the GoPro or anything, so I'm sorry I didn't get any ripping footage, but here, I'll just explain to you so you guys can feel it and just pretend like there was footage there of it and you guys were there. Just shifting through gears, hitting bounces on the tar, and looking back just to see Cole just chooching out of the back. With that zero plate, I forgot how much get up and go this thing has now that I have that zero plate in it as well. And it's really nice and really smart to have that exhaust temp gauge since I have that 0 plate, especially when I get this truck drivable again, like roadworthy this summer, and I'm actually driving around a bit. I definitely want to have that gauge in there. I probably should have done that gauge before I did the 0 plate, just because your exhaust temp can get really hot because you're dumping so much fuel into the truck, and also you can get your PSI up more too. So you kind of want to keep an eye on both of those things. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been a little bit since I posted, and I know this video is a little bit all over the place, but I think what the heck? Nitto trail graps are made in Japan? I thought that was an American tire. That's disappointing. At least it's not China, I guess. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you guys are happy that we are working on the Fummins once again. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will continue to make more of these Fummins videos that I'm sure you guys are excited about and enjoying. And what do you guys think about putting swampers on the Jeep? They probably will be going back on the first gen eventually. Just big reason. Big reason I took them off right now. Well, the entire reason I took those swampers off is because I needed to redo the calipers, because one of my calipers was shot and only one was working and pulling me into the middle of the road. And I had to grind the crap out of those calipers, if you guys remember, to fit those 15-inch wheels on the first gen. And it was hours and hours and hours of grinding down those calipers to get it to fit those wheels. And grinding those definitely wasn't what made those calipers go bad. They were just really old and they were shot. But I just didn't feel like doing that again, at least not right away. But I would like to get those swampers, honestly, on the Jeep, because then we can actually use those swampers for what they're meant for and do some floating around the snow and some off-roading now. But as long as this warm weather keeps up. I am still searching for a bed for the Fummins, a rust-free bed. I am located in northern Minnesota. I am willing to spend up to $1,000 on a nice bed with the tailgate. So if any of you guys are in the area or a state away, let me know. And I'm also in the market for rust-free fenders as well for an OBS4. So a long bed, preferably 2 fuel doors, because I do have the dual tanks, a tailgate, and then 2 front fenders I am in the market for, because I'm wanting to get this truck ready for paint as soon as I can. So I want to have it painted this summer, turn it into a mall crawler, because I think I have enough other vehicles for off-roading right now and mudding, and I'm probably planning on getting another one this summer. So I apologize if this video was extremely long, or maybe it wasn't very long. Maybe it was a normal size video. I don't know. Just give this video a thumbs up, please. And follow me on the gram, UpNorthOutdoors with a Z. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. God bless. God is great. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it. I know that firsthand, but He is, and you guys all have a lot to be grateful for. If you guys are watching this YouTube video, and you have the money and you have the ability to be able to even have internet or have a device that you can even go on and watch YouTube, that's something to be grateful for right there. But God bless, guys. See you in the next one.